Welcome everyone. I'm Marlene Moore, your creator of the Back to Basics piano method that is based on love, achievement, freedom, and fun. Hopefully fun for the teacher, fun for the student, and most of all fun for the parent because they get them every day. There are 10 Back to Basics curriculum books, and there are 12 more that are called companion books that go with the curriculum books. It took me 25 years to write this teaching method, and I did it step by step by step after years of being a traditional piano teacher and several years of being a Suzuki piano teacher. And I call this a sort of hybrid piano method because it is using ideas from both of those methods, as well as new ideas, as well as a lot of my own new music. All of the books are available at jwpepper.com/myscore/Marlene Moore. This is a teacher training video. There will be approximately 30 to 32 teacher training videos altogether. And I stress the word teacher training because these videos are not suitable for children to learn. So if you're a parent who has your child sitting there hoping to learn something, these are not the kind of videos to watch. These are designed for teachers who already know how to play the piano very well, who are learning how to teach these pieces. Before I get into book 6, I just wonder if I have talked about this one. This is a very, very interesting book. And a lot of piano teachers are using these books for recitals. This is Recital Pieces Book 2. There's also a Book 1. And they have my original compositions in them. You may have heard some of them. If you go to YouTube, The Music of Marlene Moore, you will hear most of them. They're about intermediate to low advanced. Here are a couple of them. That's just a little taste. Some children like minor keys. Some children like sad songs. That was a sad one. And an E minor one. I had a little girl play that in the recital about 5 years ago, and she did a really good job. Speaking of little girl, I wrote this piece for my daughter. Her name is Heather, and it's called Little Girl. It's on YouTube if you want to hear the whole thing. I'll just play a little snippet of it. That kind of a piece. It's fun. It's got chords in the middle. Bass River Rag is great fun. It's everybody's favorite. It starts up here, but I'm going to play it down here just to give you an idea. It's also on YouTube, by the way. likes that one. That was fun. Seagulls. Someone told me this didn't sound like seagulls one time, and look at the notation, teachers. Look at the notation here, right here where I'm pointing. Someone pointed that out to me. It's in the formation of seagulls. You see how they go? So it remains by its name. It's called seagulls. That's quite long. I don't have time to play the whole thing for you. I wish I did, but we only get about a half an hour here. This one's called Solitude. These are all my pieces. A lot of them are on YouTube. You can hear the whole thing. Solitude. G major. Far enough for those. Another sad one. An older girl played that one at a recital not too long ago, and it was great. Here's one from the Book 1 recital pieces. It's in here because I was practicing it to record it. It's kind of cute. Natal Dance, it's called. Little dance. That was not really supposed to be in there. This is called chanson, French for song. Kind of a lyrical piece. What else have we got in here? It's kind of a long one. At the dancing school. This is on YouTube if you want to hear the whole thing. It's happy. It's a happy piece. It almost sounds like a little bit of regurgitated Mozart, but kids love that one. And then the finale in the book is called Tangos. Everybody loves a tango. This is also on YouTube if you want to hear the whole piece. F major. There it is, complete with mistakes. Haven't played that one for a long time. That's fun. That's always been a favorite. So as you can see, these are for intermediate level students, bordering on low advanced. They've got, for some of the pieces, they've got to be able to reach an octave. So it'd be for a little bit older children or young ones that are ready to do that. Okay, and I just wanted a quick review of, I hope everybody has this book by now. If you want your students to have no performance anxiety, this is the book for you. It would be nice if our students had no stage fright. This tells you how to go about that. If you have it yourself, this tells you how to go about it. There was 45 years of research on this book via myself. It's 220 pages. It has all kinds of practical help, tips, exercises, and story for you. I hope you will get that. It's $29, 120 pages, and you can get it at the same address, J.W. Pepper. Okay, there you go. And today we're going to do book 6. And I thought the best thing I could do to introduce you to book 6 is to play through the pieces. We're just starting in on intermediate work now in book 6. For some it would be middle of the road. For some it would be quite hard. Back to Basics is a piano method designed for the average student. And by average, I mean they're not proteges. They're not special in the sense that they need special help. Although books 1, 2, and 3 do work well with the special children, it's for your average student, and they do well with it. Now, if you get a student that is above average musically speaking, these books still work well. You can still take them through the 10 books, but add additional, more challenging pieces and more technique. That is how I approach this. It works that way. Oh, and I remember I promised you last time I would talk about dominant and diminished sevenths too. So we did talk about what is the dominant seventh of C major. And we found out that's G, B, D, F. I was very surprised some of you did not know that, but maybe you didn't learn it. Dominant seventh. There it is. So to find a dominant seventh for any key, from the beginning note, the root position, you count up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 keys. Go in thirds. And there's your dominant sevenths and inversions. And today I said I'd talk about the diminished sevenths. Here's A minor. And diminished sevenths go with minor. So to find a diminished seventh of A minor, you count down 1 half tone. There it is. G sharp. So I'm on A. I go down a half tone to G sharp. And I have my diminished seventh of A minor. Diminished sevenths are always played with the middle finger being 4, not 3, 4. Fun, and you can play them broken. So practice those, and practice what is the diminished seventh of, for let's say, D minor. Okay, the rule is go down a half tone, C sharp, go in thirds, and you will find it. Let's do one B. What's it? B minor. To find the diminished seventh of B minor, go down a half tone and go in thirds. There you are. You have to remember what the key signature is for all of those minors to do that. And again, I think for the 10th time, please have a good book of scales, chords, and arpeggios. You really need those in order to teach back to basics, in order to teach anything. You need those very much. All right, book 6. Here it is. Or excuse me, book 5. What am I talking? I'm a book ahead of myself. I know why. I was practicing book 6 the other day. It's lodged in my brain. That's okay. That's okay. Chalk it up to old age. Minuet in G by Bach. G major. G major has F sharp. And here we go. Hand up at the end. Hand always comes up at the end. And then on the knee. Teach that to your children. Talk about the doggy pads. The pads on your fingers. Just like little doggies have pads. I had one little fellow say to me one time, Miss Moore, these are not goggy pads, these and woo pads. And so they were, but they are pads, and that's where they need to play. Not this, not the wrist hanging down here. That's not right. Get that wrist up. Use your finger, put the wrist up. The wrist has to go up, the hand has to go up in order for the little pads to play. If they don't get that in book 1, you're going to have soggy wrists, which is not good. Okay? What I do is I put a little tickle mark on each finger, on each one, and the side of the thumb there. A little tickle mark, and I say, those tickle marks are where you play. And if they get that in book 1, then they're going to be able to do this. Right onto the little doggy pads. All right, I'm going to play the rest of these. This is Waltz. I wrote this one. Notice we're going to have a difficult piece, an easier piece. Hand up, hand on the knee. Today I'm just playing them through for you. We're not talking so much about how to teach them as just figuring out what they are. Spirit Dancer is written here. I play it here because that's where I wrote the piece. It sounds better. You can teach it on any octave in the piano you want to, but I'm going to play it where it was originally written. you hear the accents? Here's a great picture to color. The illustrator of the books, Judy Doris Jansen, drew all of these wonderful illustrations. That would be a good one to color. The little native girl in there and the beautiful carvings that they do. Right, Spanish dance. Spanish dance. Did you notice that Spirit Dancer was a little more difficult? That was an easier one. Now this one will be a little more challenging, Sailing in the Moonlight. I'm sorry I can't show you my hands and the notation at the same time. It's just the way it works out. However, I think you know by now, you need to purchase these books so that you can have them on your lap and watch while I'm playing them. You need to do that, especially when we get into the more advanced music. But even for books 1, 2, and 3, and 4, you need to have the book. I hope you sent for your book. They are available as e-copies and as hard copies from J.W. Pepper. So do that today or very soon if you haven't done so already. Alrighty, Sailing in the Moonlight. Here we go. Nice sailboat picture there for the students to color. I think I would do probably pink sails. I happen to like pink. Here's Old English Dance. Fun one. Repeat. See them dancing. The old-fashioned dresses. Fun to color those too. And we've got Carnival of Venice. I should have put a repeat on that. I didn't, but I think it would sound good with a repeat. Alrighty, then an easier piece. I'm a Little Teapot. I love the illustration there, the teapot. When I read my music, hear me shout. And Musette, D minor. I'm going to use a little bit of pedal on this, 6/8 time. think that is one of the most beautiful pieces in this book. And then we've got Kentucky Mountain Hoedown. You like a hoedown? Fun. Alrighty, I think we'll stop there. Next time I'm going to finish the book, which is only, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces left. So next time I will play those 5 pieces in book 5, and then we will go into teaching how to teach these. And I think you know by now they are a combination of rote pieces and sight pieces, except that by book 5, we really don't have any differentiation. You do it either or. Okay then. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.